For the last 14 years, the Memory Ball has been the biggest fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association of Maryland, with thousands of spectators raising hundreds of thousands of dollars.
As Nicole Baker explains, it's going virtual this year, but its mission is still up close and personal.
In 2020, the Alzheimer's Association reported more than 110,000 Marylanders 65 and older were battling the disease.
It's a really heartbreaking disease.
14 years running, participants have twirled their talent for the annual Memory Ball, the biggest fundraiser for Maryland's Alzheimer's Association.
There is the actual fundraising competition of the dancers who raises the most money, and then there's actually the dancing competition.
This year, the pandemic is forcing this crucial event online, but for Jeff and so many caregivers and loved ones, the cause remains deeply personal.
My mother and my father-in-law have Alzheimer's. At every event, they go around looking for volunteers for next year's dance competition. So I was voluntold that I needed to put my hand up, and so I competed in 2019.
Jeff and his partner won that year, but the true trophy is advocating for others.
It's a huge shift for the family, right? For people with family members who have Alzheimer's. You essentially mourn them while they're living.
While the complexity of the brain and Alzheimer's remains a mystery, Jeff doesn't miss a chance to educate others.
You decrease the chances of getting Alzheimer's by maintaining a healthy blood pressure and reducing heart disease and getting the right amount of sleep and exercising.
As the organization fights for a cure, you can help.
And even though we can't meet in person, it's really important to continue supporting this organization in any way that people can.
Now here you're watching our very own Denise Koch and her husband practicing for the very first Memory Ball 14 years ago, along with former WJZ anchor Richard Shear. This year's Dancing Down Memory Lane is tonight at 7. It's virtual and free.
Yes, and you can watch or make a donation at alzmemoryball.com. The organization is always looking for subject matter expertise volunteers. Denise, of course she's fabulous at this.
No doubt there.
Right.
That's
and
something
also,
you would expect with her,
she
right?
looks the same. She does not age. She looks exactly the same. I would have believed that video was today.
Yeah, you could have told me. That was taken this morning.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Of course it was.
Yes, indeed.